Welcome to episode 38 of the Ask Linkfluencer show, and today I really want to demystify a challenge or belief that people have around LinkedIn, and that is that only B2B companies can actually leverage the platform, which is not the case. But before I go into that, what I really want to talk to you about is getting clear on your outcome. So write down what is it that you actually want to achieve from the platform. Is it to generate leads? Is it to get into the media? Is it to generate partnership opportunities? Once you're clear on that, I'm now going to give you 3 strategies that you can deploy around your outcome. If you're a B2B company, this is only applicable to you, which is generating leads. So basically, get clear on who it is that you want to get in front of. Sign up to Sales Navigator. Once you do that, put in the metrics like industry, location, company size, titles, keywords, etc. And that'll give you a list of people to reach out and connect with. Now, as you're reaching out and sending personalized invitations, engage with their content, because that's another cool feature of the platform. And that'll enable you to really open up a lot of conversations. And obviously for those who you send invites and they don't follow up, then reply, then you follow up with a private message a week after. And then that's really it. And obviously post up content to get your message in front of that audience, given their first degree connections. Now, that's the first strategy. You can only deploy that if you're in the B2B space. Now, the next 2 strategies you can deploy whether you're B2B or B2C. So, and that is joint venture partnerships. So there's, going after leads one-on-one, or you can actually go after and generate one partnership that can get you in front of hundreds, if not thousands of people. So a really good example of this is when I built up my advisory firm. I connected with accounting firms, built up a relationship with one, and they introduced me to a couple hundred of their clients to promote our regular events. So I managed to do that across 17 partnerships in 6 months, and we were getting 200-300 people per event, and we scaled to 4 full-time advisors in that period. So it's a phenomenal way to really build up, generate a lot of clients. And so the question you really want to ask yourself is, where are my clients going before, during, and after my service? And then look to create an opportunity with those particular complementary services, and obviously how you can add value to them. Third, and last but not least, is media exposure. So 94.2% of editors and journalists are on the platform, and it's a phenomenal way to build your influence and get massive amount of exposure. Within about ended up being about a 9-month period if you include partnerships, but I managed to get in front of 330 contacts in the media, and it was featured in over 50 publications. Never sent out a press release. So essentially what you want to do is you want to get clear on the publications you want to be featured in, start jumping on those publications and finding journalists and editors in the right sectors. Like Sydney Morning Herald is a good example. Go on to Sydney Morning Herald and go into the entrepreneurship section and look for the names of the actual journalists and editors, then jump back onto LinkedIn, send them personalized invitations and start a conversation with them. And that's really the 3 ways to leverage LinkedIn, whether you're B2B or B2C. And that's pretty much a wrap for today's session. Obviously, for more detailed insight around each specific strategy, be sure to jump onto our blog, because we do provide a step-by-step format and strategy on how to actually execute those to a T. So hope you've enjoyed the show.